wonder if I hate you. Shitty of you to make me feel just like this. What I would do to make you feel just like this. And if you wondered if I hate you. Shitty of you to make me feel just like this. What I would do to make you feel.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am back with another hair tutorial for my visual learners. So today I'll be showing you guys how I achieved these beautiful goddess braids. Jumping straight into it, I'm starting off on freshly washed, detangled and conditioned hair, and I'm using this edge control to define my parts as I part my hair. I love this edge control because it has the same consistency as Shine and Jam. It's very lightweight and it feels like a hair cream and a gel at the same time. I don't know if that makes sense. And it doesn't also like leave build up, so it's really good for parting your hair. For the braiding hair, I'm using expression in 3 different colors. So I'm using color 27, color 613, and color 30. And for the coily hair, I'm using this deep wave braiding extension in color 613 and color 30. This coily hair extension is 30 inches long. It's actually 60 inches long, but I had to cut it into 2 to make it 30 inches long. So this is the first row of braids. I'm going to be braiding more of the blonde hair. That's color 613 because I want that color to be more visible. And I'm starting my braids using the knotless braid method. So I braid her natural hair first before adding pieces of the braiding hair. I'm doing small size pattern because she has fine and low density hair. Okay, so this clip has a clearer view of how I do the knotless braid. So I braid down her natural hair twice, then I add a piece of braiding hair and I braid that down twice again. And then I add another piece of hair and braid down again. And just like that, you're going to have to keep adding hair until you get to the size of the braid that you want. Here, I was just adding 3 pieces of braiding hair to my braids because I'm doing a small sized braid. And after about an inch down the braid, I add the first piece of coily hair and then I braid down for another inch or 2 before adding another piece of the coily hair. That's making it 2 pieces of coily hair for each braid. And also when you're doing your braids, especially if you're using like a colored extension, try and tuck the natural hair behind the extension so it doesn't show on the surface, just like I'm doing here. As you can see, like her natural hair is well tucked behind their extension, so there's no mixture of her natural hair color and the color of the extension that I'm using. A lot of people tend to confuse goddess braids with boho braids. They are not the same at all. So in goddess braids, the braids itself are more visible than the coily hair, or at least you can see both of them equally. Usually only one coily hair is left out in goddess braids, or at least 2 coily hair, like in this case. While in boho braids, you can barely see the plaits because they are almost completely covered by the coily hair. With boho braids, you add a lot of coily hair into one braid, so your braid is going to be full of coily hair, just like in this clip. Towards the top of her head, I started adding extra pieces of braiding hair to my braids to extend the braids so all the braids can end at the same level. I also started adding extra piece of coily hair to each braid at the top section. When I was done with the braids and it was time to dip them into hot water, I separated the coily strands from the braids because I don't want the hot water to touch them. That's just going to straighten them out, so you need to avoid that. I divided the hair into 4 sections for ease. Then I separated the coils from the braids and put them out of the way with some hair clips. I was done dipping the braids in hot water, I sprayed some water on the coily hairs and applied leave-in conditioner. I'm doing this so that the coils can come together to kind of like just reduce the flyaway hairs basically. Doing this to the coils made it look more defined and neat, as you can see from this section, while this other section that I've not conditioned yet looks kind of dry and rough, and leaving the hair like this can make it tangle up faster. So I'm done defining the coily hairs, and this is what we have here. Now I'm going to trim off the ends of our braids to give it a bit of a blunt cut. Then I'm going to apply hair mousse to hold the coily hairs together and add more shine to the braids. We are finally done with our knotless goddess braids, and this is the final look. What do you all think of these braids? Will you be trying this hairstyle out? Let me know in the comments. I would love to hear from you. If this video was helpful, do not forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more videos like this one. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next one.